First mansion of Millionaire's Row coming into view now. On our left, you'll notice a large stone and stucco mansion that's called the Everly. Later on, it was purchased by Charles Peabody. He purchased it for his mother. Her mother's day. He called it his son's cottage. And today, owned by a local business. And in case you're looking for a place here in Everly, Everly is for sale. The very reasonable price of $3.5 million. Can be yours today. Edward Morris Shepherd, known New York City Today it's called the Great Escape Amusement Park. Mr. Wood called this his son's castle. The building today was likely to originate in the West. Now for most of the time to stay here on the lake. Is their recreational facility. The condos here are built low profile, as the architect did not want to disrupt the beautiful shoreline. Little canoe, so named because back in 1880, this is where the 3 feet of ice. In fact, during the month of February, village Route 9N does parallel the western shoreline from the village of Lake George up to the town of Bolton. Then it's over the Tongue Mountain Range, through Silver Bay, Hague, and eventually on up to Ticonderoga, about a one-way trip of 40 miles. Compound of brown buildings coming up on our left here, that is the Canoe Island line. Coming up on our left now, this is Middleworth Bay. Here in the bay is Yankee Yacht Marina, Brody's Marina, Capri Village, and the Flamingo Resort. Stone and stucco building coming up on our left now. This is the Lake George Club, built back in 1909 by and for the millionaires of Millionaires Row. They used it as a gathering place. Today it's the focal point of sailing here on the lake. Not uncommon during the summer months to see large sailing regattas taking place here from the club. The Lake George Club is a private membership organization. Larger than the 5 national parks out west combined, and unique in the fact that it's comprised of and coming up on our left here, what looks like colony which ties Teatro down in Saratoga, and back in the 1930s the Lake Cruise. She's the only large passenger carrying vessel that does a complete tour of the lake. Leaves the village at 10 a.m., returns around 4 p.m. Highly recommend the trip. Northern end of the lake quite different from the southern end. And since I work on the Mohegan on Tuesdays, you get to listen to my voice for 6 hours instead of 2. And coming up on our left now is the largest privately owned island on Lake George. This is 70-acre Green Island. And on Green Island sits the stately Sagamore Hotel and Resort. Now this is actually the third Sagamore to be constructed here. First two were destroyed by fire. Construction on this hotel began around 19, including their own tour boat off to our left, the motor vessel Morgan, which they use to bring guests out for sightseeing excursions. They have indoor-outdoor swimming pools, spa facilities, fitness facilities, an 18-hole Donald Ross designed golf course up on the mainland. A couple of nice restaurants here that are open to the public. You just want to phone ahead and see if reservations are required. Hotel Sagamore is the last remaining grand hotel here on the lake from the hotel era. Back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, more than 20 hotels dotted the shores of the lake. Sagamore is the last remaining grand hotel. And the island coming up on our left here. This is Crown Island, once owned. And looking off to our left, that is Northwest Bay. It extends up into the mountains there for about 3 miles or so. Summit. If you do go hiking up there, you're going to want to use caution, wear some high leather boots, as the Tongue Mountain Range is the home of the eastern timber rattlesnake. For the most part, they won't bother you if you don't bother them, but they are a protected species. They can swim, and they grow up to about 5 feet in length. We're now going to be entering the to our right, a little bit ahead, this Narrows region of the lake. If you want to go camping out here on any of the islands, you do need a permit. Stop here at Glen Island, pick one up. Go online to reserveamerica.com, figure it out from there, or phone in your reservation 1-800-456-CAMP. And in the background, that's Uncas Island. Notice a lightning strike hitting the island, which in turn started a fire, burnt most of the vegetation off. Hence,
brown buildings and green roofs. Your camping permit for camping on the islands of this area. And Glen Island is even a general store for the convenience of the campers. Some of the oldest rock formations known to geologists in the Adirondack region. State of New York provides hiking trails to the summit. Gives you a nice view of this area though. Canoes big boats in the country.